Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a continuation of my OG old school fragrance reviews. You guys saw I did Versace Blue Jeans, I did Versace the Dreamer in front of the Versace mansion, and today I'm smelling one that I posted about on my Instagram and I got quite a few comments about how much people love this fragrance. So I'm so excited to be smelling it for the first time. This is Drakkar Noir. This is an old school. This came out in 1982 and it is an aromatic fougere for men. And I did read that there has been a reformulation on this and that it's just basically nowhere near as strong as it used to be. But I kind of like this series. I like smelling these older scents that I know that a lot of my audience used to wear. Like, I got so many comments on my Instagram about this one that it was so many of my followers, like, first ever fragrance. They used to wear it every day back in the 80s and the 90s. And just that this fragrance, you know, brings back so many memories and it has a place in their heart. Okay. I don't know if it's just Mr. Smelly 1977's influence or not, but all of a sudden I'm really loving, you know, these fougere fragrances. I originally kind of liked more oriental scents, more deep, darker scents, but I'm starting to be influenced. Really nice. It does. It just smells like a classic barbershop fragrance. It just has the longest list of notes I think I've ever seen in a fragrance. It says notes of lavender, lemon, rosemary, mint, and basil. So a little bit of freshness and greenness. Juniper, cinnamon, carnation, jasmine, oak moss, leather, fir, sandalwood, vetiver, and so on. I think it would take me like 10 minutes to name the whole list note of this fragrance. But it's a very, very nice dark lavender, earthy kind of scent. It has also like a little bit of light, spicy woods. And it doesn't smell cheap. I got this at either Marshall's or TJ Maxx no, I got this at Ross for $17.99. This is a smaller bottle. This is only the 1 fluid ounce bottle. So a little bit more expensive on, like, in terms of, you know, rack store prices, but still not bad. And so far from what I'm smelling, you're definitely getting what you pay for it. It's not necessarily unique, but it doesn't smell cheap. But it doesn't really smell necessarily, like, I wouldn't use the words like elegant or classy, you know, to describe this, like, you know, compared to Dan's fragrances that he sent me from Naughton & Wilson or other, you know, fougere fragrances that I've smelled that are much more occasion worthy, much more grown up. It's a little bit more rugged, rough around the edges. It's definitely a very manly man smell, but definitely very rugged. This would be very overwhelming on a teenager. For all the guys that were in my comment section saying that they wore this when they were teenagers. I could not picture this. It's very strong, I'll say that. And it's a little overwhelming. I don't know if it's just all these notes. I'm trying to, like, I know it's probably like annoying, right? It's like when girls constantly touch their hair, people get annoyed. Do you guys get annoyed when you just shake this thing? I'm just trying to, like, air this thing out, like waft it a little. It's so strong. It's like making my nose, it's just making my nose tingle. Okay, the more I smell it, which is totally weird, a weird tingliness in the back of my throat from this. Like, what is that from? It's not my favorite thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's just, because now it's starting to become almost like soapy. I think that's what that kind of, oh yeah, it smells like a body wash, big time. But it does kind of remind me of my dad. Is that weird? Oh, it's a lot soapier than I was expecting. Oh, like, I don't know if I'm just going nose blind at this point, but right now, it literally smells like I'm putting oh, I know exactly what it is. Okay, now I know why it reminds me of my dad, because he used to have these in his house. It smells like a green dial soap bar. Oh, that's rough. Maybe it goes away because it wasn't there in the opening at all. Oh, it smells exactly like the soap bars that my dad used to have at his house. It's so crazy how you perceive a fragrance is just based on things that you associate it with, right? Because I know there's so many people that are gonna watch this that they love this. Yeah, like, it's so nostalgic for them. It's so warming and comforting for them. But for me, I'm just like, I don't know, guys. I'd say if you buy this, no more than 1 spray. I don't know, maybe it'll dry down and go away, but right now I'm not gonna continue putting myself through this, smelling it, because it literally smells like I feel like I'm tasting it. It literally feels like there's soap in my mouth. Not a good association at all. I feel really bad because I think I'm gonna be offending some people with this review. I'll come back later and smell it. Maybe I'll post an updated review or something, but right now it needs some time by itself. I'm sorry if I am rating on some people's parade with Drakkar Noir, because I was excited for this because I've seen all these memes about it. Like, it just seems to be a very popular old school fragrance, or at least a laugh. Maybe that's why there's so many memes, people are laughing at it, but anyway, I don't really have much more to say. Definitely not what I was expecting at all. The opening was lovely, beautiful, a lot of lavender, very nice. And right now it feels like I'm eating soap. So, leave a comment below what your opinions are on this fragrance. If you had it when you were younger, if you smelled it before the reformulation, please leave a comment below. I'd love to know if there's a difference. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, I'd love it if you guys could recommend another kind of old school fragrance to smell and review. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.